Recently, LEGO's been releasing exclusive minifigures in the Build a Minifigure station at LEGO stores. You know, that station where you can pick a head, torso, legs, and make your own minifigure. They've got some really cool figures that they haven't released anywhere else that have exclusive prints, exclusive legs, torsos, faces, headgear, and accessories. These have been some really sweet stuff that they've started doing for seasonal, and 2023's Halloween set is no different. But before we take a look at these brand new figures, we've got to build them a photo studio so they can look their best. Let's build a studio and take a look at the 3 new figures for Halloween 2023. First things first, we got to get some parts. I order my parts off the Lego Pick-a-Brick website, and it allows me to pick which pieces I want. And they have a large selection of all white pieces, so it works out perfectly. The entire build is supposed to be made out of white to match what photocyclorama backgrounds look like. They're generally white backdrops with a complete slope that matches the ground. And these pieces were perfect to match that look. Next, we sort. It's always important to sort your bricks by type, not color. But since we're working in all white, it's even more important to sort by type because it makes the build process so much easier. Once we're done, you get your base plate and you start building. We started off by testing the slope to see how it would work, if it was high enough to cover the minifigure. I used my little measuring bricks that I made to measure how the distance would be on the plate to make sure it reaches the back with support. And then you start the build. Start putting down the pieces and seeing what it could look like. Test it out. There. That is almost too tall because you can aim up. No, that's pretty good because that'll be a nice angle for the minifigure. And then the slope down there will be a kind of seamless backdrop style there. Let's build this and let's take a look at what it'll look like once we put it all together. Started building and really liked how it was going, but realized I needed more support for the beams and the slopes so that there isn't flexing and everything fits tight together. The key to a good Lego build is getting the pieces to fit without any gaps in between, and especially for a seamless backdrop, it needed to be good. And have the right support inside instead of being hollow like this version right here. Went back and added more pieces for support so that it can have a solid build and nothing can flex. Measured out the plates and made sure we have enough, and then added the flat plates on top to give it a nice smooth finish all the way to the front. Placing the minifigure and testing it out. Not bad. And here it is. The final build. It looks great, but you know what? It's too small. We need to make this bigger. So I decided to add twice as many pieces and build it on a 32 by 32 base plate instead of a 16 by 16. And it looks fantastic with all that extra support and able to fit a full set of minifigures out front. And now what you've been waiting for, the new seasonal minifigures. First off, we've got the mouse girl, the mouse saxophonist girl in her adorable polka-dotted orange, red, and yellow shirt. Got these adorable little mouse ears and even a dual-sided face. She's the only one out of the set that has the double-sided face. She's also got dual molded legs and that cool saxophone that she's holding. This one's my personal favorite out of the 3. And it's a really cute figure. I don't think I've ever seen that shirt, and definitely haven't seen these ears. Next up, we have Treeman in a brand new color. And the best thing about him is he's got a double-sided print on his shirt of extra wood grain. So that's actually really cool. He's got only one side on the face, but he does have the earpiece for his hearing aid. His accessory is a lime green watering can. Always love to get more minifigures and costumes. And then finally, which I assume would probably be the most popular, is the Happy Halloween Pumpkin Boy. He's got a brand new shirt that we definitely haven't seen before that says Happy Halloween on it in green. And then he's got adorable green glasses to match with a slightly scary pumpkin head that doesn't match the kid inside. But overall, it's a great figure holding a lantern. I added some extra clear yellow plates inside just to give it a little bit of a glow. Overall, a great set of 3 figures that we haven't seen before, this in these colors, in this styles, with some really cool accessories. And this set is no different than the previous ones. Head out to your Lego store and check out if they've got these in the Build-A-Mini station. And you can get these for $10 for all 3. It's a pretty good deal for some exclusive figures that don't appear in sets, so the only way to get them is from the Build Your Own Minifigure station. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and my new minifigure studio that I'm going to be using to do these reviews and these photo shoots, and the large plate where we can do photo shoots with a bunch of different figures on there. Leave a comment down below what kind of shoots you want to see me do with minifigures. Thank you for tuning in. Please make sure to like and subscribe.